Welcome back, you guys. So I'm going to be using this witch hazel to clean her face. Witch hazel is really good just for a nice cleansing, and also if you have any acne going on with your skin, it's really great for that as well. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild brown eyeliner pencil, and this is what I'm using to fill out her brows. Remember, when you're doing your brows, just take your time and follow your natural eyebrow shape when filling them in and lining them up. I'm just doing the other eye. Make sure you line it up following your natural shape. And when you fill in your brows, you do not need to be heavy-handed. Just make sure you lightly stroke and fill in. My client keep talking. Well, I personally know her. So yeah, this is her brows so far. We haven't even brushed them out. I'm just filling in any gaps. Okay, so now I'm going in with this spoolie, other known as like a mascara wand. And I'm just using that to brush out her brows to make them look more natural and real. Then I'm going to be using this flat brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to be going in with this concealer from MAC in the shade NC20. And this shade is a lot brighter than her actual skin tone. This is because I'm going for a highlight. We're going to highlight her brow bone. And I'm just using this concealer brush, which I really love, to blend out her concealer. Then I'm going back in with that same concealer, and I'm doing the other eye, as you can see. Basically, when you guys are cleaning up your brows, you're basically following the same pattern as you fill in your brows. In this case, you're just cleaning up any residue from the eyeliner to give it a smooth canvas on your face. Then I'm going to be mixing that concealer with a concealer from ColourPop, just more of her skin tone. So the concealer at the top of her eye, I kind of want it to be a little darker, more of her skin complexion, just to match. It just looks better to me. I mean, you can use a highlight at the top if you like, whatever your preference is, but I just kind of mix the two just to get her shade a little bit better. Then I'm going to do her other eye. I'm going to go in the opposite direction just because it's a little easier to do that. I'm right-handed, so doing it on the opposite, I think that's the left side. Yeah, the left side is kind of weird. So, but it works out. You just clean the brow up, and then take that concealer brush and blend it out. Then I'm taking that same concealer in NC20 MAC Studio concealer, and I'm applying that on her eyelid. Then I'm going to be going in with some translucent powder to set the concealer. The reason why I use the concealer is to help with the pigment of the eyeshadow, so it's going to really have a nice color payoff. So then I'm going to be going in with the eyeshadow palette from Soft GLAM, as you will see, from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really love this palette because you can get so many natural looks from it. And right now I'm applying a lighter orange on her, slightly above her crease area and in her crease area. That's where I'm concentrating that eyeshadow. Then I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other eye. Windshield motion for the brows. If you wanted to pack a color on, you would just pick up more eyeshadow and pat it on versus swiping it at first. So pat and then swipe. Then I'm going in with the darker orange, and I think this shade is called burnt orange. And I'm going in the crease area with that. I'm not coming all the way in, I'm kind of just working out in that outer corner with that burnt orange. Halfway through, and I'm working in the crease area and a little slightly below the crease area. So we're working with mature skin, and it's important to keep note that when you're working with mature skin, you always want to make sure you're lifting the skin, keeping the skin taut when you're applying eyeshadow or you're doing a liner. You always want to make sure the skin is lifted so that you get the eyeshadow on any crease area that needs fill. Because as the skin age, we get more fine lines, we get more folds in our skin, and we get more wrinkles as well. So these are just some good techniques to take note of. Now I'm going in with this lighter brown. It's not the darkest in the eyeshadow palette, but it's the second lightest, I believe. And I'm just using that brown. I'm really just focusing that brown on the outer corner. And notice I even took that brown a little lower underneath that burnt orange. Excuse me. Blending is really important. You guys, I use the same blending brush to apply all the eyeshadows. I just wipe off any residue on a napkin, and I just pick up some other eyeshadow color. That's how I do it. So then, as you can see me slowing down, that's me just adding a little bit more brown because I kind of want to smoke. Since it's a natural look, I just kind of want to give it a little nice soft smoke. And it's really good because as your skin mature, you kind of want to keep it natural, but also have a nice natural look with some type of color that you can see. You can see the orange. The orange is very soft. What I'm doing right now is I'm just I went back in with that lighter orange, and I'm just filling in any harsh lines and blending it out a little bit more. It's so pretty right now, and I'm not even done. So going in, I'm applying this lighter eyeshadow color, and it's almost like white, off-white, and I'm applying that on her eyelid. So I'm going to make that connect with the brown that I applied on her outer, and we're just applying the lighter on in the inner, as you see. And I'm using a eyeshadow brush. I do not know the name of that brush. It doesn't even have a name on there, so it's just a flat eyeshadow brush. Then I'm using this tighter, I want to say maybe it's a blending brush. I think it's a blending brush, but it's more firm and tight. And I'm just using that to blend out the white eyeshadow into the brown, as you see I'm doing right here. So then I add on a little bit more of that lighter shade, just because I want that lighter shade to pop a little bit more. And then I'm just going to blend it into that brown again. Okay, so then I'm going to be using black eyeliner. So this method I'm doing right now is called tight lining. So a lot of times with mature skin or people who have less lashes, it is really good to tight line, as you can see me doing right now on the other eye. It's like I'm focusing that black eyeliner underneath her lash line. And you do this to give the eye a more fuller filled look. It doesn't look like bald or anything like that. It kind of give it definition. So then I'm just using these lashes that I had got. They're just natural lashes. I don't know the name of them. I ordered them on Amazon a while back. But she has little to no lashes, and this was the close I can get that I thought that would look real, as if they were hers, and not too heavy, very lightweight. And I used duo glue to apply the lash. And as you see, I am keeping her skin taut as I apply that eyelash. And here I'm just making sure there's no glue. Okay, we got both eyelashes on. Moving on. So I'm using this ageless eye cream that I personally make myself. It is really good. It targets dark circles, fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness. I mean, literally all the signs of aging. It's really great. As you can see, she got a little puffiness going on right now, but after I applied that eye cream, it kind of went down. Like, you can even tell. She didn't have too much puffiness on the left side, but on the right side, she had a little more puffiness going on. But that eye cream kind of helped bring that puffiness down, which is really good. Off camera, I went on ahead and cleaned up her lower waterline. So I just apply a primer on her face to set her face before I put the foundation or anything on. Here I'm using the NYX Concealer Correct Fix Palette. This is just me filling in any dark spots that she may have one covered, or this just helps prevent anything that is dark or a blemish, like a scar, to show through from your foundation. So that's why you correct. Here I'm using that same corrector underneath her eyes because she does have some bags and not too much dark circle, but it is a little dark, but we're going to conceal that and correct it. So it's a corrector I'm using. Then I'm using this sponge just to blend it out a little bit better. Then I'm going in with this foundation in NARS. I really love NARS foundation. It's the Sheer Glow. I love the Sheer Glow because it gives you a natural, it just gives you a natural glow, and I love that. So as you can see, I'm applying her foundation everywhere on her face. Switch brushes, and I'm going in with the Expert face brush just to make sure it's blended even more into her skin. Then I'm just going in with that foundation a little bit more, and I'm working it under her eye area. I went in with the concealer Expert brush just to make sure I blend that concealer in even more closer underneath her under eye area. Going back in with that foundation brush, Expert face brush. Making sure I blend everything in very well. Blend, blend, blend. So then I'm going in with this concealer. I know this is a LA Girl Pro concealer. I just do not remember the shade, you guys, so forgive me. But yeah, I'm going in with this concealer. It might be creamy beige. I'm almost guessing that it's probably creamy beige. But I'm going in with the concealer, and I'm going to use a sponge. Yes, you guys. So I'm just blending out the concealer that I applied underneath her eye. And as soon as I did that, I went right in with the translucent powder to set the concealer because I do not want her eyes, or not her eyes, but underneath her eye to crease. And as you can see, it looks really good. Going in, I'm just using that brown that I used on her outer corner of her eyelid, and I'm applying that underneath. This just helps give more definition under the eye. And it doesn't make it look bare. And I also went in with that burnt orange, sorry. Then I went in to apply some of that lighter shadow in her inner corner. Then I'm going in with that brown eyeliner and I'm putting the brown eyeliner on her waterline. I'm not taking it all the way in, I'm just going halfway, barely. Then I'm going in with translucent powder all over her face to set the entire face. Then I'm going in with the powder bronzer in the shade Mahogany from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just warming up her face. I'm applying that on her top of her forehead. I'm going to do a little contour as well. I'm going to contour her nose a little. Then I'm going in with this highlighter. I want to highlight her face, kind of even make it more glowy and youthful. It's really looking good. Then I'm going in with this blush from Forever 21. And I'm just lightly putting some pink on those cheeks. Then I went in, I put some Aquaphor on her lips just to make sure that they're not chapped as I work on her lips. So I'm going in with this lip liner. I do not know the shade because I think after using it so much, the name or the color of the shade went away, but I want to say it's kind of like an auburn brown, and it's by Ruby Kisses. Then I'm going to be going in with this matte color in Done. I kind of describe it like a light pink. I really love the color. So then I'm going in on top of that brown with the brown eyeliner pencil just to darken up the brown just a little bit. And I'm actually bringing that brown down into the lipstick. So then I'm going to be applying this clear gloss just to make it the lip glossy, like a new gloss lip. Then I'm going back in with that brown lip liner just to Make sure everything is filled in and it's looking good. Looking really good. So yes, you guys, that is the look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for weekly videos. They will be posted on Sunday. I'm going to spray her face with this NYX setting spray to set the makeup. And I appreciate you guys, y'all. I love the feedback and the comments. And if you have any look that you want me to do, please feel free. Drop them comments below.